I'm going to start this one with a shout out to my friend Abner. Uh, my friend Abner, I've known for 30 years now, and he's a class act. He's one of my favorite people in the hobby. Um, I've always enjoyed my hanging out with him and seeing him and talking to him online, and he's just always been a gem. So, hi, Abner. Okay, so let me get my voice back. It is as we continue with our sporadic series of old Lego is cool Lego and drink. I hear it in my voice. Old Lego is cool Lego. Rescue set 770. Let's get some other stats about this set. Besides 770, 132 pieces, came out in 1976. So again, the brochure had a set from that year. So I don't know if that's a two or three, whatever, it doesn't matter. Three minifigs, 1976, blah blah blah. So I'm gonna say I was gonna build some other sets first, but I've already built those sets in my life. So I said I'm gonna build the ones I've never built before, um, and see where I go from there. Like I think I either got this one. See, this is the memory. I got a helicopter just last year, and the pieces were mint. And I think I showed it to the team, um, to my channel. But I don't think it was either of these two because I seen the wreck because I wanted they had the black car, the race car that had the 3x2 trans clear slope on it, but they also had the helicopter. So I grabbed that one, and I didn't build it. But I reconstituted because it was in parts and pieces. But every one of these sets, as far as my faulty recollection goes, I've never built from scratch before. Not a one. Um, well, the tipper truck is going to be the exception. I never got this as a set as a kid, but the tipper truck I've built a few times because I've always been inspired by, again, I won't know the person's name, but they have this beautiful diorama of tipper trucks. Like lots of, like hundreds of tipper trucks, and then one big scale tipper truck, which I think is just adorable. Um, so I have built a tipper. See, here's my voice again. Excuse me. So I have built a tipper truck in the past, but everything else here, I don't recollect ever building before in my life. So this is why I don't know why I chose 1976. I was looking through the brochures, and there's a various websites, brick sets and blah blah blahs, Piron. There's a whole bunch of websites out there that actually have the scans of the old brochures, but none of them. I don't like the interface for any of them. It's just too hodgepodge, too complicated. Um, I found one I think on Piron. Excuse me. This is me sneezing and coughing, and should have had drinks before I started the video. Um, I could mute this thing, but then I have to take it off and mute it. So sorry for coughing in your ear. Um, yeah, so I just found a PDF of the actual 1976 scans on one of these sites, and it took me a while to find where to download a PDF. So I have the PDF up, and 770 rescue set. But I do go to Piron.com for the parts inventory, and I also go to Piron.com, which sends me over to Pixel. I always have a tough time Pixel that have the instructions because it's old school, and I want to be old school. So old school website, old school sets. I tried to keep the parts as authentic to the era as possible, which means that all the plates, the 1x plates, do not have the center of the pip cut out to save plastic, which came out years later. I tried to find the injection molding on the side. Now, to be said, finding a 2x3 trans clear slope in a new era doesn't really happen. So here's my voice going again. So overall, but what I couldn't find, I did find one. So this one has the injection mold on the side, and this one has the injection mold on the top. I wasn't going to go through all my one by one blue plates to find injection molds on the side for both. I just grabbed two random ones, and ones that from the era, and one isn't. So I'm okay with that. What I did do, because I knew I had them from used lots, because I never got these, is I found my no moving arms, no moving legs minifigs that have the sticker put on poorly, but they were put on. And this one, the sticker is actually worn off, but you can see that the residue of the sticker. So I put those. Just give me a sec. I put those. I put those in this set because they they're stickered. So I did not apply the other stickers, and I was going to because I'll show you. I got to come over here, see if I can get access really, really quick. I was going to do this prior to getting on the stream. I have to go down here into the vault, as they say. There's some of those. I go into my paperwork bin that still I have to fully sort. I was originally thinking 1973 because I have this brochure and I got this in a used lot, and of course it's not in English. So, but I wasn't. I wasn't because a lot of basic sets. Here's a set we just refurbished, the tow truck, so that's cute. They also have. If I look through this, like they're all different. Besides the tow truck and car, I don't see a single set. The fire station I'm going to be building, I think the windmill, from 1973. I'm going to be building this one because it's also in the 1976 book, and I have this one. This one here, right? I have that one. I got that for Christmas actually, but I guess 1973 the tow truck and car was new. It says new. So and there's a bigger tipper truck here. It's 371. Oh, that's cute. So these are the 300s, and I mentioned that the 300s and the 700s. I think the 700s was North America and 300s are Europe, because we're going to be building that one there soon. Yeah, that one there soon, and it's 383, but it's not 383 on our side of the pond. This one did have the trains though. I was thinking about the trains, but I can almost guarantee I don't think I'll be able to complete any of those nicely from 1973. The gear set would be fun, and I might do something about that because Lord knows I have a lot of gears. 103, I still have in box here underneath my table, so that's fun. And then we have a later one. This is one that I would get when I was collecting classic space, which was always fun. Fabuland. Page there. Oh, the best sheet ever. Now, I will say this wasn't my favorite diorama. I don't know what year this is. This is 1983. I think it was 1981 or 1980, maybe 1981. It had the Galaxy Explorers and Flight, the one that Greg Highland reconstituted or set up at one of our hobby shows way back in the day, which got me to thinking I can actually bring a classic space layout to a show. So this one's okay. I like that, but the other one was better. 1983, but 1983 is when you got the 6950, the big rocket launcher, and the X-wing patrol craft. When everything went to double 4 digits instead of 3. I think it started in 82 with the 4 digits. The Starfleet Voyager I think came out in 1981, so it might be like 1978, 1979 was just all 3 digits. But there's literally nothing left over in here from 1976. They've refurbished all the sets. So anyway, what I wanted to talk about, this is me going through my paperwork that I should have had ready. Is there sticker sheets in here? One of these has sticker sheets. Nope, not there. Not that one. I think it's this one. This one has sticker sheets right in the middle, and I think it's stuck. Oh, they're stuck. Oh, this is sad. This is what happens when you leave things too long. Oh, you're gonna have to separate these things nicely. Oh wow, that's just sad. Um, oh, those stickers came off. Let me just get them back on the right side. This is me doing operations to stickers. So this is a sticker sheet from the 6000. Uh, one of the best ones they ever put out. Sticker sheets, and it has all the pluses, all the rescue ambulance stuff that I could use to put on these sets, but I'm not going to. I was seriously thinking about it. It even has the L386, which I think is this set. With if I go back to the instructions, um, L3, yeah, L386. I could fully complete these right now by using the sticker sheet, which seems I might as well use them because these stickers are starting to slowly deteriorate, which is kind of sad. I mentioned before I have that 1x4 red brick with headlight with the sticker on it. There it is right there. So they probably got it out of the 6000 idea book. So I don't know if there's other sticker sheets in other books. I cannot remember. Doesn't seem to be any in that one. And that's it. So c'est la vie. I mean, I may apply the stickers just because, as you saw, the stickers are starting to, I don't know if it's heat or just age, but the stickers are coming apart. So before they, I mean, I don't know. Target $1.79. I don't know what year this was, but it's funny because this book is like post minifig, real minifigs, like with moving arms, moving legs. So you got the classic space, you got town. You don't see any. I don't think there's anything in here that shows these original no moving arms, no moving legs minifigs, and yet the sticker sheet is from the mid 70s with like this set here, and I can actually complete that set with the sticker sheet from here. Um, like their version of a helicopter. That's kind of cute. Anyway, this is supposed to be a review of the 770. But I wanted to talk about that because I don't know if I'm going to be putting the stickers on. We'll have to see. But I will say, I mentioned the minifigs, 3 minifigs, one with the ponytails, always cute. The vehicle is almost identical to this vehicle. They're almost identical, going right into the back, but this has black and this has white. I think they're even the same size. They are the same size. This one uses the 1x8 trans clear all the way across. This one separates the 1x8 into 1x6 trans clear, 1x1 solid white brick, and then 1x1 trans clear again. So other than that, I'm looking at them, and they're and at the bottom, this just has 1x4s, and this has the 2x3 police bricks. But other than that, they are virtually identical. So I'll put the police guy back there. The helicopter itself, again, sans stickers. The helicopter itself, I like this build. I really like this build. Again, I tried to be as authentic as possible by finding period pieces with the injection molding on the side. Um, I like this. I've never built it before. It is not comparable to this. I think the scale is different. This is non the no moving arms, no moving legs minifig scale. This is not that. This is compared to this thing would be like far bigger than this thing. This thing is the minifig-ish scale. Because you even look at the cockpit here and the cockpit here, like this is a bigger helicopter Lego built than this guy, but this guy in the real world, because it's one of those big, huge, heavy lifters, would be a massively huge helicopter that I remember back in the 70s. The screaming Mimi, as I say. But I enjoyed this. I also enjoyed putting these pieces on that, I thought only came in Classic Space. Not really, but I know they came in other sets. But 1x4s with the vertical black stripes. And I like the big doors here for rescuing. Again, this is not comparable to the yellow helicopter, the rescue helicopter that came out in 1983 or whatever for, which I might build again sometime because I remember buying it at the store. But it has the big doors on it, and I like that on both sides. I like the color scheme, red on the bottom, red on the top, and white in the middle. They put some effort into this, considering the era that it came out in. And again, the red rocket thrusters, which show up, I mentioned before, just like the white ones here, and the gray in other places. But and I'm sure we'll find them over in the lunar lander. Um, I really like the helicopter. And I enjoyed building it out of basic pieces, and it looks exactly like it's supposed to. So in the end, I always like saying that. In the end, put that there, put that there, put that there, put that. There you go. 770 was a fun build. Again, the truck was just like exactly the police truck, but whatever. Most of the vehicles back then had very, very many similarities. But whoever designed that one probably designed this one, just swapped the colors. But the helicopter itself, um, pretty close to the same style as the smaller one here, but nicer, I think. Um, it has the same outcroppings or landing gear, the 2x3 tiles to hold the wheels on the bottom, the 2x3 tiles, the 2x3 33-degree slopes to hold the wheels on. Um, yeah, I liked it. Am I going to put the stickers on it? I don't know. uh, I've had this thing for so long, this ideas book for so long, and I remember getting it in a used lot. I did not buy this from the store. We didn't have a Target up in Canada back in the day. I remember getting this in the store, and the stickers that were already used were already used. So you can see there's a torso missing here. There's two squares missing here. Um, there's a phone missing there, I guess. But but I also have pieces in my collection that already had some of these stickers applied. So somebody else must have had this sticker bug and put these stickers on them, because obviously they didn't come from here. Um, yeah, I'm debating. Because again, this is what happens. So the stickers get old and they start getting wrecked. So what's the point of keeping them in this book? They're gonna get wrecked. Although I might just get a piece of wax paper right now and put it in the middle here and just keep this going. 381. There's a set coming up, 381, that I might have to do. And anywho, I think I've gone off far too many tangents and didn't get a good review of 770, even though I really appreciated it. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 sets reconstituted. Let's see what we got here. Um, so that's besides the sets I've already built in my life. That is, oh, I sold the London bus. The London bus is going to be one of those disappointing things for me, not because of the build. I got the London bus. I don't think I got it from the guy from Selkirk, but I got the London bus in a used lot back in the 80s. And it had all the stickers applied to it. And I usually, even if the sticker goes across parts, I usually kept those stickers together. And yet when I go into my bin of stickered parts here for red, I don't find any of those pieces in here. So at some point, either I or other people that I let my lot to, those stickers came off, which is for me, it's very, very sad, because I do not have anything in here from the London bus for stickers. So what I was thinking after realizing that, I was thinking going on the brick sticker shop and ordering the stickers, because whatever, just to make it fun for everybody, especially me. I'm seriously contemplating whether or not I'm just going to put an order in for the stickers for the London bus 760 before I build it. The last time I ordered stickers from the brick sticker shop, it took about 2 weeks to get here, because of various issues in the world. So I don't think I'll be done this whole 1976 old Lego School Lego by then. So I might do that one last. That is a definite possibility that I'm going to order them today and get them when I get them. So that's in my mind. It is Sunday, and right now I have enough videos that it's over a week ahead This is Sunday before Super Bowl weekend, so just to give you a sense of time, because I think I have 6 or 7 already uploaded for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, into the week after. Um, and I'm going to be doing the other sets here, so I'm going to be way ahead of the game. So uh, you're not going to hear this until probably a week and a half from now, which is what it is, and I'm sorry about that, but um, we're okay. It is. It is. It is. There's lots of. I'm going to say this nicely. There's lots of moving parts right now. Not in my personal life. My personal life is pretty much, which is zen. I like that. Finally, but there's lots of moving parts out there. So all I'm saying to you, people watching this, I believe we will get through this. I believe we will get better. I believe that in the because I've always been a hopeful thought. This is Star Trek. I've always been a hopeless optimist, no matter how dark the times are. Lord of the Rings, when Gandalf was talking to Frodo about the times that they are living in, and then other movies that have grand epic societal civilization changing epochs, shall we say. Well, epochs means a big huge time of history, but when changes from one to the other. um, as I said, I've always gravitated towards people who um, realize that there will be another day tomorrow, and they work at making that day better. And I believe there are people out there that are doing that. I believe there's a lot of loud voices out there right now that have megaphones that shouldn't have megaphones, but because of our society and the way they are, they do have megaphones, and that's the way it is. I believe that the majority, the silent, vast majority of us, are working in our own small little ways towards a better future. And so let the malcontents have their moment in the sun. I guess I don't want them to have their moment in the sun, but let the malcontents be malcontents. Our society, not to go off on this tangent, I just by my cursory surface understanding of how society got here today, where we have been for the last bunch of decades, gotten to the point where we want everybody to be heard. And I think what happened was is nobody took the time during that time to say that there are certain voices and certain opinions that should not be heard. And again, I'm not going to quote Zappa on this, because Zappa was brilliant when he was on Crossfire years ago. I think it was Crossfire, where he says, "This is the product of freedom of speech, where everybody's voice gets to be heard, and that's the way it should be." The issue is that some people abuse that, and the thing is that we as society did not stand up and not, I don't want to censor to anybody, but we didn't stand up as a society and says that is stupid talk. We just allowed that to continue. It's like the guy on the street corners and all those old 1930s, 1940s cartoon strips. The end is nigh. The placard, and the guy's all unshaven, and there's flies buzzing around him, and he's got the bell in his hand. The end is nigh. The and not saying that that person's a malcontent, but that person is um, anti-societal, and anti-civil society. And I think the problem with civically oriented and civilly oriented people is that we don't want to step in and tell other people that they're idiots. uh, it is for me disheartening. Well, it's not even, but it's not even remotely surprising. It's not even remotely surprising what happened to the CPC leadership vote yesterday. It's not remotely surprising. It's not even infuriating. It's not. I'm not even infuriated by it. It's just it's just what it is. And we just there's that one scene in The West Wing. It's too many jumps. I'm sorry if you have it. I'm having a tough time keeping up with them. There's that one scene with Arnold Finnick, Alan Alda's character, where he's watching Bartlett throw his hat into the race. And that's Santos. I think, yeah, Santos putting his hat in the race. And Vinnick's watching this inspiring speech from Jimmy Smith, and Jimmy Smith is just fantastic. Whatever. So is Alan Alda. And then he looks at his staff and, well, there it is. Let's move. Let's work on it. Um, that's what we have to do. We've heard the other side. They're just a bunch of fatuous malcontents, clearly, who relish in the other side getting beaten and killed and whatever. Um, that we just have to be better. We have to show that we're better, and I know we are. Anyway, I'm not going to go up because there's too many jumbled thoughts in my head right now to dwell on this. But the sun will come up tomorrow. You'll see this a week and a half from now. I filmed it today, and you'll see a week and a half. And between me filming it and you watching it, there's been like 7 or 8 sunrises. The sun will come up tomorrow. I have belief that in a week and a half you'll see this, and I can guarantee the sun came up. so, so that's it. That's if it gets to be that small. If that's what gonna if that's what's gonna keep your day going nicely, the sun will come up, and we will move on, and I will be here. so, so you ain't getting away from me this easy. So there you go. We'll talk soon. Take care. Bye.